Welcome everyone to the Youth Developer. Guess what? I am back with the second guest on this 30 minutes with action takers. Alycia Moreno is here. So today we're going to talk about preparation and what we were saying about being proactive. So one of the things she's going to talk about is how to prepare at nighttime or your evening ritual, whatever she's going to call it. So why don't we just jump in? Alycia, thank you so much for being here, for sharing your knowledge from your own personal experience, your background, your experience, and your expertise. So thank you, and I'll pass over the mic to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Patty. First of all, I want to just let you know how grateful I am for your commitment to supporting people who are youth developers. It's not an easy task. You've done it for so many years, and now you are committed to sharing what you've learned and tools so that people can continue to do the work and take care of themselves so that they can take better care of others. So just wanted to give you just a huge shout out and a thank you for the work that you've done in creating that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So one of the things I want you guys to know about me is I studied sociology and psychology in college, and after I graduated, I worked with children with autism and a lot of different behavioral concerns, as well as children who lived in residential facilities. They had been kids who were abused and neglected and have gone through the foster care system and landed in residential facilities. Okay, so you could call me, my official title was residential counselor. I called myself like a house mom. I literally took care of them all day long, got them ready for school. When they got home from school, helped them with their homework and their bedtime routine. And it was a huge responsibility teaching these children how to cope and life skills and just being a rock for them, something that they just never had.
Right.
So while I was doing this work, I found myself, really losing my ground and getting really tired and really burned out. And I eventually got to a place where I was giving from an empty cup. Okay, so I was doing work that I loved to do, but it just was, it was fulfilling, but it was exhausting. Okay, and it just wasn't sustainable going at the rate that I was going at.
Right.
So I had to learn how to support myself and how to take care of myself. And so that's why this work that you're out to do right now and helping care providers and teachers and anyone who works with youth, self-care practices, it's huge.
Yes.
Okay. So one thing I found was that when I would come home at the end of the night is I would feel exhausted. But even though my mind and my body were really exhausted, I would find myself like obsessing about my day and like retelling myself the stories and thinking about these kids and literally just having a broken heart about it. And I would find myself, falling into distractions of like TV or social media or just talking, saying the same things over and over again to my husband about, my work.
Yeah.
And I even got to a point where I would wake up in the middle of the night, to sip a glass of water, go to the bathroom, and the first thing that would pop into my head were the kids. And it was like just really, really hard to separate, being a sensitive and empathetic person. I had a really hard time separating, what's happened to those kids and like what my life is.
Yeah.
So it was time to kind of reset the button. And so I spent the last 4 years creating tools and practices and really getting rituals in my life so that I can be a strong container, because I am committed to serving others. It's my life's work and my purpose is just connecting and loving and serving others. And I'm going to be 30 in 3 weeks, and I still have a lot of work to do. Thank you. So one of the things that I added into my life is a bedtime ritual.
Okay.
So a couple of things, exactly what you said, preparation is key. And I like to think of preparation and presence. So you got to prepare so that you can get present. You got to prepare for peace.
Yeah.
And so the first little tool that I'm going to give you guys for your bedtime rituals is to prepare. So something that I like to do at night before I go to bed is, maybe it's like after dinner time, I schedule out all the things I'm going to be doing the next day. So then it's like, okay, I have this meeting, I have this phone call, I have this yoga class, this is what time I have to go to work, and this is how much time I have to allot for commuting. I also, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then exactly. And I pack my lunch. And so it's like, I feel really clear and set up for the next day. In addition to those things, I pack my bag and I put my keys out, my jacket, my shoes out. So it's like, okay, I don't have to be living in the future about what's going to happen next. I've taken the steps and I let it go.
Yeah.
And then from there, I set the scene for winding down. Okay. Turn off the TV, turn off the Facebook, maybe schedule yourself a half hour of your favorite TV show, or whatever, but you don't have to watch TV all the way to bedtime. Right. So turn off the electronics. And what you're really trying to do here is you're sending a message to your mind and your body that it's time to slow down. So turning the lights lower, putting on quieter music or no music at all, lighting a candle, putting essential oil in a diffuser, or turning on a Himalayan salt lamp. It literally creates an environment for rest. Yes, I love a Himalayan salt lamp.
Yes.
Tons of studies about, you can Google Himalayan salt lamp and mental benefits or physical benefits, and you'll find that it really is an awesome tool to bring into your home. So you're just kind of lowering and eliminating stimulation from your evening experience. Okay. And then, another awesome thing to do is you can drink, chamomile tea. It will really, really help you to feel calmer and more relaxed. It's not even just about the herbs in the tea, because that definitely will have an impact on how well rested that you'll start to feel and bring down your energy. But it's also a moment in time that you have just this mug in your hand, warm tea, you're sipping it, and you're literally just connecting mind body and saying to yourself, it's time.
Yeah.
It's just
that's good.
It's such a powerful practice when you just take the moment to say, it's time. It's time for you to slow down, enjoy this cup of tea. I'll also share this amazing quote about tea, but it's something along the lines of, drink your tea like the whole world is balancing on its axis. I don't know. I butchered the quote.
Yeah,
but
don't worry.
Drink this cup of tea like the whole world is resting in your palm.
I like that. I'm going to do that.
It's a big deal. Okay. And then, I already mentioned diffuse essential oil. I really love peppermint or lavender essential oil, even a couple drops of both of them, because both of those oils promote feelings of calm and relaxation.
Yes.
Okay. Mental clarity. And you can rub lavender essential oil on your feet after you take a warm shower. So let me just talk about the warm shower after a long day. Yeah. When I worked with children with autism, I was working with kids with really, really all over the spectrum. This was in a locked down facility, and we had a lot of hands-on things.
Got it.
And so I used to work in a nursing home too. I mean, I had
You've been in service for a long time.
Yeah. I had to take a shower after work, right? But what I found was not only was I cleaning my body, my skin, and my hair, it was like I was washing the day off of me. Like when you take a warm shower, make sure that you're not just taking it, like going through the routine of washing your hair, washing your body, like be in the experience and feel the warm water on your shoulders and feel as if you're just melting those shoulders away from your ears. You're washing away the stress from the day.
Love it.
You're literally just cutting a thread. Okay. It's like cutting the thread of stress and anxiety and everything that you had to worry about throughout the day. It's just washing off of you.
Yeah.
Okay? So then when you get,
awesome.
Yeah.
I love how you're saying preparation and presence because we forget. Like you said, we're thinking about what happened during the day or what might happen in the future, but it's about thinking right now. That's awesome. This is
Yeah.
great tips. All right, keep
I'm so
going. This is
glad.
great.
Yeah. So then, like I said, after you get out of the shower, put on some lavender essential oil on your feet, put on some fresh socks. You are on your way to a super restful sleep. Something else that I really love to practice when I'm getting ready for bed is journaling. And
Mm,
journaling, it's not a big deal. It's something that some people think, oh, I have to write this big story. It's if you write down 3 things that happened to you today that were amazing, 3 things that you're grateful for. Um, it's it's like taking out all the things that are stuck in your head or like that you wish you could talk to someone about, and you just put it down on paper
yeah.
and your mind is a little more clear. So
Yes.
I highly suggest a journaling practice at the end of your day. It helps you get really, really clear. And it's the clutter in your brain that keeps you up at night. So get
It
rid of some of
is.
that clutter.
I love
Okay.
it.
Yeah. And if you have a meditation practice, there are some amazing guided meditations. 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever you want to work up to. A guided meditation before bedtime also will help you clear that mind space. I am a practitioner of yoga. I love sharing yoga with other people.
Yes. Please share more about that.
I'm a certified yoga teacher. And so if you just incorporated some restorative yoga into your evening routine, and it's really awesome. You can, Google restorative yoga and you can probably find, a 20-minute or even 5 to 10 poses that you could do that really help you wind down. And again, it's bringing you back to the present. It's connecting your mind and your body so that you're not, your mind's not saying it's time for bed, but your body's not ready. It's
Right.
bringing it all back together so that you can really begin to rest. And rest is where you restore. Okay. Recap. Preparation is
Mhm.
key. So
Yes.
pick out your outfits, pack your lunch and bag, schedule your next day.
Yes.
Okay. Set the scene in the evening, dim the lights, light a candle, some quiet music, Himalayan salt lamp. Get your body in rest mode, take a hot shower, some lavender essential oil on the feet. You can, turn off all your electronics, no Facebook, no TV, drink some tea, diffuse some essential oils, journal, meditate, some gratitude practices if prayer is your thing,
Yes.
and some restorative yoga. And
Yes.
just let your body rest. You have got to fill up your cup so that you can serve from a really, really full place, and just realign with your commitment and your work, because
Yes.
it's super important that you're serving from your highest self, because that's what the world needs.
Absolutely. At least this is awesome. I know for myself, with the lights off, it's 9 p.m. And I know that life happens and there's some time where I need to be working, possibly maybe after 9. But here in our household, we try to get that ritual. And my husband thinks it's hysterical because at 9 p.m., he says he goes back to like the 1800s where everything is in candles, there's no electricity. So he mocks me. However, at the end of the day, he's like, this is really relaxing, you
Yeah.
know? So for everyone out there, if your spouse or your kids don't follow that routine, if you continue and you're consistent about it, your family will see it and they will tag along. They might mock you like my husband did,
Mm-hmm.
but they will at the end join you for sure. So I just think like I love that. I'm gonna definitely apply the essential oil. So thank you for giving us that tip. And I think too, one of the things that I love when you said again, preparation and presence, about our evenings and just really letting go. And then the tea, I do tea in the morning. Have not done it in the evening. So I'm also going to apply that, Alycia. So I
Yeah.
appreciate that. And then the last thing that I want to just kind of like piggyback on is the journaling. I've been journaling for years now, and I definitely 100% what's the word, an advocate of journaling.
Yeah.
And one of the things about gratitude, again, this is for everyone out there with spouse, maybe a roommate, whoever you live with, is that sometimes sharing what you're grateful about that person gives you like this peace of mind at the end of the day, you know, because for a long time I was writing things I was grateful of my husband, but I did not share it with him, you know, and then at the end I started sharing. So journaling, just like you said, let it all wash away, unclutter your thoughts, and just sharing that with my husband at the end has been a real game changer, where he feels like, you know what, she's doing a journal, you know, she's being grateful, perhaps I could do the same. And when it's back at you and people are telling you what they're grateful about it's even better, and super helpful to really say goodbye day, it is time to rest, it is time for another day, because we are youth developers, because we have a bigger mission, or a mission greater than us, to really go and serve, right? But like Alycia, you were saying, you cannot serve from an empty cup. And, you know, how can we go and change the world without forgetting about us, you know, and forfeiting our soul? So we can't do that. So this was wonderful, and I'm excited to put in the links below. So Alycia, how can they get in contact with you? I know that you are in Brooklyn, and I know you do yoga, which is very important. And so how can they possibly get in touch with you, maybe do a class, or ways that they could connect with you?
Yeah, thank you. So if you follow me on Facebook, my name is Alycia Moreno Yogini. It's a like page. And I am developing a website right now, and a couple of different yoga classes that I'll be in, different courses and programs that I'm currently developing. You can shoot me an email. I'll post my email address and my Facebook link right in the comments. Okay. And exactly, I'm in Brooklyn, New York. And so if anybody ever wants to hook up and talk, you know, preparation, presence, peace, any of that kind of work, let's get together. Let's continue to be community and continue to stay committed to the work, for sure. And I just want to say thank you so much, Patty, for the opportunity to share. It's one of my favorite things to do, and just awesome to have a sister like you who's out doing the work and just sharing. Wow.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I received that. So thank you. And everyone, just leave comments, get in touch with Alycia, and maybe perhaps in the comments, do add what you are doing in the evening, or perhaps something that really resonated with you that you're going to apply. And for sure, we will keep you accountable.
Yes.
Your social support. All right. Thank you, everyone, and make it a great day. Talk to you soon.
I got that sunshine in my pocket, got that good soul in my feet. I feel